Hello everyone, my name is Khalior. I bring to you every week the latest news related to Bloodhunt and everything around it, and I help explain the news in a way to better understand what is going on. For posterity, archival, and recording purposes, it is currently Sunday, September 24th, 2023. It is currently 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It is currently 515 days since the official release of Bloodhunt. Currently activated in-game is the Primus Pass, and the current patch is the community update. Normally, we record this live on Twitch every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. But because of what happened yesterday, we are recording this currently on Sunday evening. It's 5:30 right now. What the heck is going on? If you're live in the chat, which you are not going to see currently in this recording compared to the other recording, it's because I'm having an issue with OBS and chat is gonna be like disappeared from your screen. So I'm gonna fix this week. It's gonna be back next week. So yeah, feel free to ask me questions to anything that's relevant that I'm going to be talking about. And as a reminder and as a disclosure, I'm not a game dev. I'm not bound by an NDA with SharkMob or Bloodhunt or any of that. I'll do the best that I can to explain the news with some reasonable assumptions. And I do not work for SharkMob. Still, a reminder, every week, someone asks me to add something in game, and I'm just like, that'd be cool. I can't, not a dev. So, what happened yesterday? Right. What happened yesterday? Well, you know, I can say a few things. I don't know if you've been paying attention yesterday, but, you know, the thing that happened yesterday, and of course my button doesn't work, so I'm gonna have to do manual transition. There you go. Woohoo! Going into the news immediately. I'm a little loopy today. Still didn't sleep a lot. So yesterday what happened is we had the Bloodhunt community FUNament number 4 that took place. You already knew that. Most of you already knew that. So yeah, it was a solo FUNament solo event. Happened yesterday, lasted 2 hours. I had some technical issues. Yeah, it was fun. It went well for the most part. Far and I are still going through a lot of things in terms of like the organization and the results and double checking and triple checking the messages that we got and the scores that were submitted. If you want to see the replay of like a guy that is just, you know, absolutely nervous and starting the stream with like little to no preparation because we had some technical issues to get the stream actually started. Well, there you go. It's me being completely nervous and losing my mind because none of it is going according to script. And I was nervous the rest of the time. So I, in my personal opinion, did a subpar performance. Could have done much better. But you know, hey, there's always next time if people want to see me next time. Which brings me to what's happening next now that the FUNament is over. I'm not showing you any scores or any results because these are still being decided. The winners will be contacted and they'll be given their prizes soon. So if you are one of the winners, check your Twitch and Discord DMs to see if you've won something over the next like few days. Far will be posting eventually this week the final results, the list of the winners, as well as the feedback form. It's all going to be in one document, so all very nicely. If you've seen the last one that happened, it was very nice. Probably gonna have the same one, the same thing again. So in that form, there'll be a lot of feedback, like some things that you can say about like how it happened. Do you think that the guy that was doing the announcement was kind of good, a little bit too nervous? The casting was good, was poor. Let's bring a Stinto back because he was much more entertaining than that other guy. Whatever you want, whatever you feel like saying. But also there's going to be a vote to determine what you want to see in terms of format for the next FUNament. Do you want solos? Do you want duos, trios? Do you want TDM? Probably not TDM, but the format of it Yeah, so look forward to that this week. We can already tell you, as I announced yesterday, the next FUNament will be taking place on October 21st, so you can already mark your calendars for that. I've been told that there might be at least one surprise or one little thing that might be happening in the next one that's different from all the other ones. You know, it's going to be in October. I don't know. I was told something and I'm just going to be like, yeah, but let's make sure that we can actually deliver on that promise. So don't say anything. So I'm just like, cool. I won't say anything about the thing, but I'll say that we're working on something. That can I be more vague than that? No, I can probably. Of course Fard knows it. You know Fard. You were there. You're the one who organized it. Anyways, so amongst the things, well, it was a really good competition. We saw some people like rise up that we don't necessarily see them. We don't necessarily see them during the FUNaments, or they're not necessarily being featured. I tried to do a little thing of like trying to show different sorts of people on the screen, kind of like Mihawk, kind of like Enterprise. And we actually managed to snag some good plays there that someone should probably like clip at some point. That would be great. But yeah, also we read from someone on the Bloodhunt, that was taking care of the Bloodhunt chat at that point, that said that there was going to be there might be a trios competitive tournament that might be in preparation for October. I'm just gonna say, like I said yesterday, we're gonna wait for any kind of confirmation before saying that this is actually a thing that is going to happen. But we're gonna see if we can make that happen. We definitely need more trios competitive tournaments to happen, because those rare rewards, I know that there's some people that want to get their hands on the rare mask reskins for this, like the prestige of getting that happening. So we're gonna see if there's any kind of stuff that we can do, or at least that I can help with to make that happen. That would be really good. What are you saying? Should I try to get better and sign up for it? I don't know. I'd like to participate, but as you know, as is for most events that happen in the community, I always have a hand in there, so or I'm always like kind of involved in some of the events, so I can never participate myself. A bottle of wine in my aim is on spot. Yeah, me too. Rum and Coke. So, talking about things that are confirmed, we know that we have, that was the clip of the video of like, oh yeah, there's a guy that's talking about FUNament. We have an update that's coming tomorrow, Monday the 25th, and it's actually going to start, like the little transition of the update is going to start in a few hours from now. So, there you go. We've got an update from the Bloodhunt, themselves. They're saying, hello, Bloodhunt community. Time content releases is a feature we introduced in June, where we, at the end of each month, unlock some cool stuff in the game. In today's linked article, we will reveal what becomes available now on Monday. Available now on Monday? What? Available on Monday. We will reveal now what becomes available on Monday. There you go. Restructured the sentence. 10 out of 10. We got it. Okay. So, as we usually do, whenever there's an article, we take the time to read it here. Oh, and my window's a little bit in the way, so we're just gonna move that. Can I move the... Okay, if we do studio mode instead. There we go. And I can take my... Wait, no, I'm here. Do this, do that thing, and just like, yeah, just a little on the side. That's great. See what I mean about like some stuff moved around? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So, I don't understand what's happening on my screen. But anyways, we're gonna move forward. So, article goes, September time content releases for Bloodhunt. Hello, Bloodhunt community, and welcome to a quick reveal of the upcoming timed releases that will come to the game already on Monday next week. That's tomorrow at the time of the recording. On that same day, we are excited to release the next community newsletter, which has some detailed information on changes, coming with a backend update that is planned for Tuesday, September 26th at 9 a.m. CEST, 12 a.m. midnight Pacific time. So, just to be clear on this, what exactly this means, I tweet a little clarification on this. So what that means, the article that I'm currently reading, this is the article about the automatic update on Monday, aka things that are already in-game and that will be unlocked in-game, like they've been doing for the last few months. And also, that first paragraph says, on Monday, we will get another article about another update, which is coming on Tuesday, which is new things coming from the back end, aka not a patch, but close. So, what is a backend update exactly? What does that mean? Well, that means this is an update that the community managers can do to things on the server. They can do an update. They can already input some things directly into the server that does not require a client update. So they don't need to put together a patch that needs to be tested and verified and needs to go through all different channels of verification for PC, for PS5, and then gets bundled into the proper. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of steps. It requires a lot of people. It requires a lot of dev work, a lot of QA testing, a lot of people that need to get paid. And that whole part of getting a patch out, it's all people that are involved there and people that we hope at least get paid for their work. And that's exactly the kind of money and budget that Shark Mob upstairs doesn't want to give to Bloodhunt anymore. So this is the kind of stuff. A backend update is just little stuff that they know won't break the game, but that they will be adding to the server or unlocking. Maybe there are things that are there, but they need to do just a little bit of unlocking or just replacing a few things. So technically we should not be seeing any kind of update on Steam, on PS5. You just log in when at the time that they specified there, and then our games are updated. The new stuff is going to be already added inside the game. Now, I just wanted to clarify about all of this. So that is what a backend update means. It's like an update without the patch, so it's probably going to be very, very small little things that are going to be unlocked or revealed or whatever. Okay, so I've said that part. But before then, we wanted to quickly share information on the new time content releases coming on Monday. So, hello, Lynn. Let's go. So the next unlocks on Monday, September 25th, more time releases will arrive in the shape of a new artifact, additional vanity items from past battle passes, and a new gold rarity weapon entering the rotation. Let's start by introducing the new artifact. If you were there last Sunday when I was going live, I lost my shit when I discovered live that this item was already in the voting rotation for this week. So the Crow Famulus, appearing as a crow with scarlet glimmering feathers perched on the crooked branch. The Crow Famulus artifact noticeably enhances the mobility of one carrying it to increased alacrity. I always mispronounce that word, alacrity, allowing them to perform rapid maneuvers beyond their opponent's abilities. Jump into the blazing firefight with great haste, blasting away the Anarchs, and then be done in a split second. The Crow Famulus provides you with an edge in speed, allowing you to move faster in and out of sticky situations where others cannot. Best of all, no side effects. So this is a new artifact, and that artifact is going to be in the game for the whole week, guaranteed, as we saw with the community vote. So we are waiting to see exactly what it does. I'm going to read the description of it a little bit later on when I'm going to get to the votes. But let's move on to the new gold rarity weapon coming to Prague, the gold double barrel shotgun, which was also a surprise to see in the voting options of the week. On September 25th, the double barrel shotgun becomes available in its resplendent gold rarity. This version of this remarkable firearm embodies the perfect fusion of power and speed. As a marvel of engineering, it boasts lightning-fast reload times, allowing you to stay in the heat of battle with unwavering confidence. Its expanded spread ensures that no adversary can escape the hailstorm of pellet it delivers. And with both barrels always firing in unison, it unleashes an astonishing double dose of firepower. In the hands of a skilled shooter, this golden marvel is the epitome of close quarters dominance, rewriting the rules of engagement with every thunderous blast. But beware, you have to reload after every shot, so you might find yourself in grave peril without proper utilization. Basically, super fast, super powerful, double barrel shotgun. The apparent meta that people have been saying is Vandal. Vandal and double barrel shotgun is the thing to go to just jump and slam in front of your enemies, and while they're in the air, unload your double barrel shotgun into them and they're dead. Apparently that is going to be something that happens. That's already something that is happening in game, and some people are really talented at it. The double barrel shotgun is a lot of how do you say? There's a term for it. But basically it's a very high amount of damage in a very quick time, but if you miss, you have to reload, so it's it has a big negative effect to it. Oh, okay, it's high cost, high reward. That is exactly what I was trying to think about. High cost, high reward, because if you're missing, and then you might be getting blasted in the face in the meantime. So, yeah, waiting to see exactly. There's going to be a lot of, Laughs and Vandal. We're probably going to see a lot of Vandals in play this week, trying to get their hands on this. 17 new store unlocks. We are happy to reveal the monthly vanity unlocks that are coming to the in-game store this month. 17 items from past battle passes will be unlocked and available for token purchase. Find a full list below. Well, a list might be interesting. I decided with the blessing of Angry Vampires, who's been doing that in the past and very well. She gave me authorization to copy her style. So these are the items that are going to be in the store. Whoa, hold on, that's not what I wanted to do. Anyways, let's just go with that. So we've got 5 different outfits. We've got 2 male body types, 2 all body types, and 1 female only body type that we've got there. And yes, there is the Vapor Trail outfit. Now there are some people that are a little bit surprised to see the Vapor Trail outfit being available when it used to be a code item, an item that used to be like it says here in early access, but it was given away in form of a code. I probably have a few ideas of why that's been like that. Probably, my guess is that at the time when there was a promotion to give the Vapor Trail outfit in a code form to distribute to the population, there was a lot of people that wanted the Vapor Trail outfit. Like, absolutely a lot of people wanted to do that. Unfortunately, I think what happened is that there weren't enough events and people making events in order for the community managers to give a lot of codes to be able to distribute out in the community, to get the community engaged and involved in all sorts of, events and community events and all sorts of stuff like that. But it hasn't been enough to meet the demand. So that's maybe them stopping at some point and then going like, okay, in the future, we're going to add that to the store so then everyone can have access to it or work their way towards it. It's either that, or they know that a lot of people want it or still want it, and we're going to have the new change in the game to the new activity inside the game where you will be able to earn some tokens little by little, and you're going to be able to purchase eventually things in the store, including this very sought out outfit. So I don't know, these are the two possibilities that I have. I haven't talked to anyone, so this is just pure speculation on my end, just so you know. We have four emos happening here. The sneaky one, very good to traverse your way inside the Elysium while you're in the queue time. Slipping and Cutthroat are just fun things that you can do on your end. And Push-Pull is a dance. So if some people don't have this dance from early access, this is where you get it. We've got one haircut, we've got one mask, we have two makeups, one earring is the ruby drop. Is very good earring. The onyx droplet, aka the Trinity glasses from the Matrix, and we have two full body tats. They are not like I got a female, I've got a male body here, but they are all, unless I specifically write anything here, the rest of the stuff is universal or your characters can wear. So that's what we got right here for the update. Of course, if there's any things that have been added to the store and that were not in the list, please let me know so I can send out a little tweet to everyone, or at least inform everyone that there's new things that have been added that were not in the patch notes. Well, at least the update notes. Okay, so that's what we got. Closing words. As mentioned in the next community newsletter, the next community newsletter is coming on Monday with the latest news for and from the Bloodhunt community. Additionally, we have, okay, and this is the important part, we have a few exciting things coming in October, including a new Twitch Drops campaign and some appropriate vanity for the store around Halloween. When is the next update happening? Well, if you look at the month of October, yeah, Halloween is going to be on Tuesday. Update is probably going to be on Monday. So that's probably what they're referring to, some appropriate vanity for the store around Halloween, unless they surprise us and give us an update on the 23rd or 24th instead. You know. So there's a lot of Halloween-themed items that exist in the game, but that are not available anymore. There are still some things from the Halloween event that happened in early access. Some things are not available for that. You've got the Lupin outfit, however, that is now being distributed as a prize for different events and community events and FUNaments and blah, blah, blah. That's one of them that's there. But you have some things from there. You have some things from the Noir Pass that happened at Halloween last year. Some of those items, such as the two different pumpkin head masks. Yeah, those might be some of the things that are added for Halloween. Now, I've heard some rumors that an activity from the community managers is in preparation. I've heard rumors that they've been trying to tinker with an event. So we're gonna see if they're actually going to be dropping that in October, but they seem to be hinting at other things that don't include the store. So there we go. And Twitch drops, so we're going to be talking about that in a moment. And it's for now, don't miss out on Saturday's FUNament tournament hosted by Khalior, which will be broadcast blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that FUNament, we already talked about that. That's already been there. Okay, so what I was talking about a moment ago, about the thing that was probably going to happen on the 26th. A lot of you know about this, but I just want to bring back again what they've been saying back in the past when they announced the end of development for Bloodhunt. So back in May, there was this paragraph here that said, "We are also looking at turning off real currency purchasing on September 26th. Before this happens, we will implement a way to earn in-game tokens more easily so players can continue to play and unlock cosmetics beyond this date. So that is probably going to be a part of the update of the newsletter that we are going to be seeing tomorrow. At time of recording, this means tomorrow on Monday. They're probably going to explain this or reiterate this and let us know exactly what that activity is going to be. I have heard from some sources that the activity is pretty cool, or it's pretty nice, or something around that. So I don't know what to expect. So this sounds like something that is different from what I've been speculating, when in early access it used to be a daily challenge of you have to play a certain amount of time, or you have to do this specific task, and then you got some tokens, and then you did that daily and you got a certain amount of tokens. I've been told that this activity, or at least what they've been telling me, is different from that. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect, but we won't have long to wait. We're gonna be told about that tomorrow, and we're gonna see it in game on Tuesday. So there you go. Yeah. So if you're one of the people that have some extra money on the side, and you don't want to keep playing the game like day after day after day to budget and get yourself some things in the store, and you really want to purchase some tokens to get some things in the store, or to just save some tokens for later on updates that are going to be coming in the store later on. Can I say later on? Possibly one or more, two more times inside the sentence. I don't know. But yeah, here's your last chance on Tuesday. You've got the exact date and time in the article that tells you when that is going to be happening. There you go. Hold on just a second. That was a lot of talking. So in terms of what things that we know that we can expect in the future, according to my calculation, and I might have to redo it just to be exactly sure, we are still missing of all the things that they said that they were going to release in the future. In the article, like following this one, they said a certain amount of weapons, a certain amount of artifacts, and a certain amount of TDM maps. Of all the things, if my count is good, we're still missing one team deathmatch map still to be released, and then that is all of the things that they had promised to be released in the future. So, as we've been talking about in the other article, we have new things that are going to be added in the game, and in a few hours, in terms of the community vote, we have a few things. So let's talk about community voting. The vote that we've had, the articles that we've been having this week, a lot of you already know all of this because, you know, the week is at its end. If you played, you know exactly what's been happening. So yeah, we had... Oh, sorry, I do the same mistake every week and I still don't learn. We had, again, Skybar, Divine Disco, and Old Town Square with 45% of the vote. That is a huge amount for Skybar and Divine Disco. Please stop, people. Stop torturing me. That's just because I've played enough Skybar and Divine Disco for my entire life. There's plenty of other maps that we can play instead. And yes, we had the for legendary weapons, the Toggler Assault Rifle, Marksman Rifle, and Dual Pistols at 59% of the vote. Like I predicted, this was going to be the winner, and this is also what we got in the FUNament to play with. We definitely heard the Assault Rifle, and we saw the Dual Pistols in action definitely yesterday. And also in terms of artifacts, at 54% of the vote, again, not a surprise, the Boots and the Hand of Glory. Which honestly, I thought that the Hand of Glory was going to have a much bigger impact on the FUNament yesterday. Surprisingly, it didn't, although we did see some end game situations, like the last two people, 1v1, and someone was abusing, and there was always someone that was abusing of the Hand of Glory. So basically the person that we were looking at just quit the game, just quit the match and started a new one, just to get, you know, continue to get like better matches or longer matches or stuff like that, like to start going into match after match to get a better score and have a better chance of winning. So that was probably the only time that it seemed to be having an effect. apart from that, didn't seem like I thought it was probably gonna have like a much bigger impact. Didn't seem to have any. But the boots definitely helped on all of the people that we saw play with the boots. A lot of movement, more kills, quicker games. That was perfect to have the boots. So next time that we're gonna have a FUNament, so the week before October 21st, we're gonna have to remind each other to be very mindful of what kind of artifacts we want to see for that FUNament next week. In the next week at that time. So, the voting choices that we have this week, and you still have 1 hour to vote in as of right now. So if you haven't got your vote in, you still have 1 hour right now to get your vote in. 60 minutes. So load up your game while you're still watching this stream and go vote. So there are the choices that we have. Of course, we've got the Crow Famulus that is locked in. Yeah, the first choice of the artifact choices that we have here. We have some interesting choices that are going to be made because we've got the Eye of Thorns, the Hand of Glory, and the Noddist Volume. So I predicted when I announced that last week that we're probably going to have a tough vote between option 2 and option 3. With possibly my vote going to option 3 winning, with the Crow and the Book probably are going to be the winners. It depends how many people are going to be voting. For TDM maps, well, it's pretty much anyone's choice of what is going to be happening. Personally, I wouldn't vote for Divine Disco because we've had enough weeks. I think we've had more than a month of Divine Disco in the game. I think it's enough. We can play the other maps. And for legendary weapons, we've got the gold double barrel as an option for all the voting choices. And then, yeah, we have all that, I would say, probably all valid options in here. Probably the main big vote is going to be between option 2 and option 3. And I say probably we're going to see option 1 winning, which finally, maybe we're going to see finally the gold revolver making its long-awaited return after more than 3 months of not being in the game, which is insane to me. But, we're gonna see. Option 1, my lord, for guns, exactly. But we're gonna see. If you're in stream right now, stick around, we're gonna see together which one's gonna be voted in. But speaking of community voting, events. We've got Fashion Victims. Fashion Victims this week. We've got it's the week to vote. So you go in, you vote. We've selected 6 different outfits from all the outfits that were submitted. By the way, thank you for all the outfits that you've submitted. I was expecting even more than that, but I'm still very happy about the amount of people that made some submissions. So yeah, the 6 people were chosen. One of them will win the prize, the 3 prizes that I put out there. We're gonna see the theme and the prizes is gonna switch from one event to the other. You're gonna see what's gonna be happening in the future, but right now we need people to vote. And basically the form that is in there is the vote, the way it's been displayed inside the form is, if ever you've played World of Warcraft before, and you've played the event called the Trial of Style, I basically copied the exact same concept into Bloodhunt. That's it. A lot of people have been waiting for some fashion events. Some people had their ideas and all of that. That was my idea. I submitted it. I've got Angry Vampirus, aka Bloodhunt Fashion, and I've got Mokrai as the judges or the people helping me with all of that stuff. And yeah, it's time to vote. So basically, the way it's set up, it's a comparative vote as you're going through the form. It's like, choose between this one or this one. Which one represents the theme the most? Okay, now these other 2. Which one represents this one? Okay, these other 2. Oh, you've seen these ones, but they're not compared one to the other. Which does it better than the other? And then you go vote by vote by vote and vote. And at some point at the end, You have the possibility to give a little feedback, and then we are going to be choosing a winner on September 26th at 10 a.m. EDT is going to be the deadline for the vote. So that's going to be Tuesday morning, and then later on during the week, we're going to be announcing the winner. And then after a certain amount of time, we're going to be coming back with another Fashion Victims event with another theme, and some other prizes. You never know what's going to happen. All right. You can already guess. Maybe in October, I can see a theme coming up in October. What is it going to be? Okay. So, there's an event that concluded that was Chewy Vuitton's Play Together, Win Together event where you could win some Techno Demon masks, and it was announced on the Bloodhunt Discord. The winners were Severn and 6 Rips, so they got Techno Demon mask codes. I hope that it's an event that's going to be repeated and be maybe a little bit more promoted next time. So that, more people get to participate. I thought that there was going to be 3 winners, but we only got 3 pairs of winners, but we only got 1 pair. So unfortunately, that's probably some Techno Demon masks that have gone away with the wind, or that maybe Chewy Vuitton is maybe holding on to. So hey, maybe a good thing to follow Chewy Vuitton and see if she's going to be doing something with those extra Techno Demon masks, if she's still got any. We don't know. We're going to see. Yes, exactly, Lynn. Right, exactly. Bunnies for October, of course. Another community event that just started. Well, a lot of people have been saying in the Bloodhunt Secrets channel that they really liked the Omnis challenge, the Omnis ARG that happened many, many months ago. And some people really liked breaking their skulls open on Meriden Aerosol Prophecy quest. And people have been asking for more. So I delivered a long time project that I've been contemplating since, I believe, January of this year. I finally delivered it. And I've got some more in store, if ever there's people that are interested in events like this. The Lunatic's Riddles, which I announced a little bit earlier in the Bloodhunt Secrets channel this week, but now it's in the community events channel on the Bloodhunt Discord. There you go. There's the link. Hello, Makrai. Yes. So what do we have here? We have 10 riddles to solve. You basically read the riddles, find exactly what the riddle is about, go take a screenshot, submit the screenshot, and you've got 10 of them to figure out. And yes, you are the people that manage to get 10 out of 10, no mistakes, any of that. You get to win some of the things in the prize pool here. I have certain amounts of codes for these things that you can see there. Techno Demon Mask, Bend the Knee Emote, Fluorophore Tattoo, Lupin Outfit, and Fiercely Loyal Outfit. I got a certain amount of those. It's all written in the forms. If you go click on the link inside the form, it's all written there. And the first person to manage to get 10 out of 10 will also, on top of getting the things of their choosing, they get an Embers and Ashes makeup code, an extremely rare item these days. It is not being distributed anymore. If you want to see what exactly it looks like, I made a little screenshot compare between the two. Oh my god. So this is the gilded aspect that we have in game, which is fiercely gold. This one is a blood orange color. I didn't plan this. So it's kind of, it's reflective, it's kind of like burnt orange, and some people might remember that this used to be... Okay, there's just the music that ended. I thought my things didn't work. This used to be something that you got when you bought the Advanced GG Focus Bloodhunt collaboration, the Blood Orange flavor. So it was their focus formula. Personally, I think is very good. I still use it. I still have like some more little tubs of this. Unfortunately, I mean, it used to be sold like every time that you bought one of those, you got a code that went along with it. Unfortunately, the promotion was limited. They had a limited amount of codes. The promotion has ended since. And so there's no, like, even though this is still available to buy, the codes are not available anymore. So still managed to get my hands on a couple of codes. And this is one of them that is available through the Lunatic's Riddles here. So yes, the Riddles kicking my behind for real. Oh no, they're absolutely not easy. I had Meriden, Adfar, and Blackbeard playtest them and be really frustrated at me and angry at me. But once they saw the solutions, or once they figured the solutions on their own, really happy to figure them out. So a lot of them are solvable. Thank you for the three of them for helping me playtest this. Probably next time, it depends. It might be a little bit. It may be a little bit easier next time, but this time, yeah, it's so easy when you know the solutions. Exactly. Oh, can someone answer that question in chat? It's not relevant to the news right now. So, yes, it's also mentioned in the instructions that you may be using the Bloodhunt Secrets channel if people want to compare notes, like they did in the Omnis ARG. People like working together to crack some of the riddles. It's just you have to be aware it's first come first serve in terms of those codes. So, you know, if I think I have only one Techno Demon Mask code, so if the first person to come in says I want a Techno Demon Mask, well, you're gonna have to choose from one of the other ones, and then one of the ones, and then it goes on until I have no more codes. So every 2 weeks, I will be enhancing the riddles. I will be adding some hints. If no one finds, like, if I don't get 10 out of 10 answers, if I still have the prizes in my hands, every 2 weeks, I am going to add some hints to the riddles to make them a little bit easier. And after 2 passes of hints, after that, on November 4th, I will end it, and then I'll release, of course, a little bit of a solution to explain exactly what the riddles are, where you had to find the things, and blah, 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 blah. And also like a spoiler and also a non-spoiler version if ever some people want to have a shot at the riddles despite the time frame that I have here, just to make sure that it doesn't go too long. Yes, so I've already clicked on it, so you already know what is going to be next. Yes, it is the Twitch drops of the week. So if you're watching this stream, you currently have access to them. There you go. It is. They are the returning Rose Tears makeup, which is a returning item. And we've got the new Exile outfit, which is for female Brujah bodies only. First time that we've ever seen it, so this is a brand new item. And you can get those after watching 90 minutes of view time of any stream that is part of the top 100 Bloodhunt channels for the month of September 2023. What we've got next week, for the sequence of September. Yes, so for September, the last sequence that we got, the last pair that we will have on Friday are going to be the returning To The Point makeup, and we will have the brand new Brujah male only punk outfit here, which I'm very excited about that one. It's very much my thing. Clan leather jacket for the win. And following this, then it's going to be the end of the sequence for September. Now, will we after that get a week of like, let's have all the previous drops of September like make a return, or as they've been saying in the article, will they say on Tuesday which are going to be the like, are we not gonna have like a week of all those drops returning and we're gonna go straight into the new drops of October? We don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna wait until the news for Tuesday to start kind of figuring out what's coming out in the future in terms of the drops. In terms of, yeah, we're gonna be coming into October. This is going to be the last week of September. So, according to the rules that have been set for the list to be a part of the list of the top 100 streamers of September, to be a part of the top 100 streamers of October, because they said from now on this is how it's going to be, you only have, as of right now, you only have a few days left to go to get some hours in to be a part of the top 100. So according to the website that we use to determine that, I can tell you that right now, I looked at it just before starting the news. So rank 95 to 101, they all have 21 hours of streaming Bloodhunt in the last 30 days as of today. We're going to see how it goes when it's going to be Thursday, but they usually do the last Thursday of the month very early in the morning. For me, it's 4 a.m. for me in the East Coast. When the website will be updated and they grab the data from there and then they take more than the top 100 there because they have to remove certain people that are not allowed to be a part of the list because they're not in good standing with Sharkmob or Bloodhunt, or they're a part of a blacklist for other reasons such as AFK streaming or rerun streaming, or like any kind of nonsense to kind of dodge around the rules to be a part of the list of people who have drops. They all know that they have a list on the side, so they have to remove all of these people. So maybe if you're looking at, being in the top 100, maybe don't just look at 100. There's a few people that need to be removed in there, so you might be a part of the list. If you want more details about this, I encourage you to join the Bloodhunt Discord and to join the inner circle that's in the roles and channels. And if you have any questions about how that's being determined, I'll be glad, and some other people will be glad to show you exactly how that's done and how you can determine that for yourself. What do we have else? We don't have that much news left, but let's look into... We got a little bit more Bloodhunt lore that was revealed this week. We've got Martin, again, that talked about questions regarding Omnis's background. If you've read some lore entries about Omnis, you already know a few things about him, but this is confirming a lot of things about Omnis's background, how they became to be what they are, and who they used to be before becoming Kindred. So very interesting, and mostly like for the people in lore, it's a lot of confirming information that was being hinted at or you were suspecting. Yeah, it's always good. I always like the good lore. So yeah, I forgot to link. If you're not already a part of the Bloodhunt Discord, there is the link for you to join in. There's a lot of things that are happening there. In the there is a section, there's a channel in there called the Community Events channel. This is where you're going to find a lot of the good things, a lot of the events that is happening, so you can join in and get some prizes and get some codes, maybe even get some tokens, because remember, tokens are now going to be a part of events, because yeah, you're not able to buy tokens. So if you want to be a part of events where you get some extra tokens on top of that, FUNaments seem to be very good for that. And yeah, there might be other activities that give you some tokens, so you might want to keep your eye on that to see in the future what's coming up there. But another thing that is very helpful in the Bloodhunt chat, you get some interesting discussions, such as someone asking what is considered a good kill-death ratio in this game. So Tobias, community manager, even though he knows specifically the data, he still says, here's my subjective take. So take it with a grain of salt. And here's what he says, you know, is good KD, like, in this game. So anything below 3 is below average, anything around 3 is average, everything around 5 is above average, anything on or above 5 is good. Again, so he's repeating his 5 here, so gotta take it with a grain of salt. 10 is really good, 20 is excellent, 40 is about god tier. Personally, I think his ranking like pretty much checks out, but he has the difference with Tobias's perspective is that he sees the actual data, so he knows. But again, it is also a question of perception of exactly what is considered to be good or not. So even though he does see the data, how people perceive that data is, you know, different. So that's why he says it's his subjective take. But still, it's kind of a good, you know, it's a good barometer to know exactly where you are standing, you know, inside, you know, a normal game of Bloodhunt. Damn, I'm below average. Yeah. My next stream title, #1 at being below average. I mean, you could. I mean, always make sure you've got that screenshot on your stream if you're going to stream, so you have it like in a corner. So you can go like, there you go. This is why I rank. You can find this. It's in the Bloodhunt Discord. Just search for Tobias in the Bloodhunt chat and you're going to find this. Also, I've got the date and time here posted here if you want to know exactly when that happened. The other advantage of being there is that sometimes Tobias or Leon will likely post some codes also to that you can grab sometimes once in a while. Sometimes they give you a little bit of information. Sometimes it's good to ask some questions there. You might get some answers that you don't necessarily know of things about the game. But also sometimes Tobias, hello, ecstasy. Sometimes Tobias will post leaks. Here's one. Major leaks coming from Tobias. I think it's irresponsible. He's under NDA. He should not be doing that. I should probably warn the guy at Bloodhunt who is looking into the leaks. And also, it turns out that the person that goes after leaks is Tobias. So him leaking his own leaks, he's going to investigate himself. He's going to be put in Shark Mob jail by himself, and people will go like, what are you doing inside your own cell? I'm just like, I'm not allowed to let myself out. I've told myself I have a hard sentence, which is going to be very weird. It's very Fight Club-ish of him, but anyways. So that being said, you can tell by me posting this that this means that that we are fresh out of news for the week. Where is my face? My face isn't there anymore. What's happening? Wait a second. Oh, wait, I'm here. Okay. Again, buttons I need to change, like I said in the pre-show. So that is all I've got for the news for this week. We've got some exciting things coming in the near future for Bloodhunt. Tonight, we have the community vote that will bring the golden double barrel shotgun and the Crow Famulus artifact to the game, and for the whole week we're going to see how that works. Tomorrow, Monday, we will see the in-game store be updated. The update of the store does not go at the same time as the vote rolls in. It's not at the same time. And tomorrow we will also get a new article about the update on Tuesday. And on Tuesday we will get that update, and the purchase of in-game currency with IRL money will be replaced by a method to acquire tokens in-game. And also, next weekend, I will be announcing the schedule of some events that community members and myself have been preparing for you as we jump into October. Hopefully, this is going to be our biggest month of the year for Bloodhunt because October is spooky month. People are looking for spooky games, and I will encourage you at that time to use all of your powers of social media to make as much noise as possible for Bloodhunt so we can get some new players in here, some new blood as it were. You know, we can get a spooky month. You're looking for something spooky. How about vampire? You play Fortnite, you play any other BR. How about a spooky BR where you get to drink blood and you still get to do the BR thing, and it's also better than Fortnite, and also we're the original no build BR that exists before Fortnite did it, so suck it. Anyways, or suck each other, or suck other people. I don't, you know where I'm going with this. So, so even though I will be announcing a schedule of things, that shouldn't stop you from sending more ideas of activities if you have some for October, so things that you'd like to see, or beyond October. Yeah, and if you're planning something special, if you're planning something you don't want to alert me, well, at least please let me know of it before Saturday so I can include it in the schedule of calendar, in the calendar of things for October that involve Bloodhunt, so we can do, ooh, Bloodhunt, and we get all the stuff, and then we promote each other, and we go like, yay, this is a big game, come play the game, this is fun, we got all the free stuff, we got all the cool stuff, we got a bunch of activities, we've got Friday the 13th on October. I got something fun planned for that. Or at least I think so. Or at least someone has something planned for this. Anyways, I'm not going to say too much. I don't want to spoil everything. So, so yeah, if you've got some ideas of things that you'd like to see happen in Bloodhunt in terms of activities, or you got some cool ideas, like, throw them my way. Maybe we can work something together. Like there's a few people that have been coming up with ideas, and we just need to like activate on things and get everything ready. But I'll have everything like sorted out. We'll have plenty of things to do in October. It's not going to be as much as I originally thought I was going to have, because a lot of people choked on their own ideas, and or just like said, wait, I don't have any more time, or you know, I need help. And I'm just like, my hands are full right now. I can't help you. We're gonna see. Just remember that community activities and community events, these are the things that make this game, you know, gives a little bit more life inside the game. I know that a lot of it is just playing the game and getting the objectives that are happening in game. You don't want to get involved with the community, like that's a huge percent of people. But still, having those activities, even though not a lot of people participate in them, just having them, just letting people know that there are things that are happening. This already like lets people know that there's some things happening in the game. There's stuff going on, there's prizes, there's events, there's things, you know, so making, at least if people are not going to participate, they're going to give them a little bit of notification that there's something alive in this game still. Because apart from the updates that we're going to see after that, it's still, everything is in our hands. So yeah, this is my weekly reminder to let you know about that. So if you want some help, if you got some ideas, raise a hand, send a DM. We're going to see if we can help you. Also, if you find some other events that are happening that I haven't been talking about or that I don't know of, please let me know. Apart from that, that's it for us here. People that are on Twitch, stick around, because I'm still going to be streaming. We're going to be streaming until the community vote is locked in an hour and a half from now. We're going to see exactly what we have to work with for the week, and maybe I'm going to test out the Crow and the other things and see what we got this week. But for everyone else that's on YouTube and looking at the VOD, everyone be kind to each other and to yourself. And thank you for watching. I will see you next week.